it's fine. Alright. Okay, let me put on
Alrighty.
chat.
I'm in.
On Twitter. I'll announce on Twitter that I'm live, and then I'll go on my chat.
So how has your day been?
Great.
Awesome.
Twitch.tv/Godflict.
Twitch TV/Godflict.
The best channel on Twitch.
Just behind Freddy Falls. On Twitch.
Okay, listen. If there was like a bench for Twitch,
Oh, a bench.
like you know how there's like benches for people who can't play.
You're putting me on the bench. Damn, bro.
I'm sorry, man. It's just, I'm sorry.
Biggest of
How
oofs.
it
I
works.
leave my stream one time while I was casting a game to go talk to my family, and this is what happens.
It was like a year ago too.
I'm pretty sure it was a year ago by now.
It was. We need our players.
That we do.
Where are they?
We should also probably do an introduction too.
Oh, yeah. Give it a second. Wait 10 minutes. People are gonna join.
10 minutes already.
We'll introduce ourselves and then we'll get to the games. Okay, I got one person who's in the first match.
Alrighty.
I need Godspeed to message me. I'll name this team, Widow, and that team Maker. There you go. Where's Godspeed?
That is an excellent question.
He was literally bothering me all day about this. And he doesn't have Discord calls on. Okay, dude. This guy scoffed!
Spam him, add him in the chat. Add him till he gets annoyed.
I messaged him on Twitter.
Ooh, the Twitter call. Oof.
He's spamming me. Okay, Godspeed is on. Okay. We'll start in like 6 minutes. Alright. Hello? Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright, hold up.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I'll put the stream on this laptop. Hello. Welcome to the Widow 1v1 tournament.
Yes. My name is Freddy Falls. You know, the caster who went AFK during a stream a year ago. We don't talk about it anymore.
True. Okay, we'll put this over here. Alright, alright, alright. Is there anything I'm missing?
I guess we should go over the rules real quick. For anyone that does not know.
Okay, yeah, go over rules.
Insert awkward silence here.
You go over rules. Go.
Oh, you want? Oh, I thought you were going to do it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so this is a very average Widow 1v1 sequence. We're going to have it. Obviously we're gonna have Widows versus Widow, and I believe it's gonna be first to 4, or is it first to 5?
First to 7.
First to 7. Alright. Winner moves on, loser goes home.
We're gonna do 2 out of 3.
Yes. And that's about sums it up. Oh, and of course the winner, being the crown and reigning champion in the Widow Discord, maybe gets a personal role. I don't know.
The Discord's only like a one-time thing unless I have more tournaments. This is all for fun. Okay. Let me grab this water quickly.
We just gotta make sure.
Welcome to the Widow 1v1.
After we just make sure everyone is
Maples is here.
Everyone's ready to go. We'll get the first match underway.
Both of them are ready. Let's start it.
Alrighty then. So in this first round we have Branch versus Godspeed on Castillo. It's been a while since I've been looking into Overwatch, but one name that is always talked about, especially on Twitter, is C4 Godspeed. Definitely gonna be someone to look out for in this entire tournament, and gonna be interesting to see what he brings to the table. Branch I know a little bit about as well, and I know he's also a pretty good player.
Yeah, I heard he's scaring some people.
Alright.
Godspeed picks Widow, Branch picks Widow.
Whoa, unexpected. Where's my Ash? Now see C4 Godspeed going on this left-hand side, going through the alley. Whereas on the opposite side we have Branch taking position underneath the church bell. Shots already being fired. Trading blows. Godspeed at Branch's spawn right now. Gonna try to get that grapple hook up shot, but instead will land right down, getting no value. And C4 Godspeed's going to take round 1.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Yeah, I think Branch got a little bit overly aggressive there, putting himself in a bad spot by going to the air like that and no longer having the church bell as cover, having to only rely on these 2 little trees, and that is all she wrote for round 1.
Seems like Godspeed's getting mad that body shots are on, but not everybody is a pro tier 4 player.
Unfortunately. And now we see Godspeed hanging out in spawn. Don't know if this is a tactic to try and get into the head of Branch, or just wasn't ready for the next round yet, but either way, he's going to take the same approach, going to go into the side alley over here, looking to perhaps get an off angle on Branch. Branch still holding this church bell, so we'll have to see how that works this time around. You see Godspeed trying to get a little aggressive there. Air shot will not hit. Oh, does hit, excuse me. But not.
Godspeed will get the kill on Branch.
That it will. Thought Branch got the kill on Godspeed there. I was mistaken. Yeah, so far 2-0. It's not looking good early going for Branch. What would you say Branch needs to do to try and get a map off of Godspeed here?
Not take body shots.
Yeah, not taking the body shots, using the cover more to the advantage. And we see Branch taking a play out of Godspeed's book, going over towards this alleyway. Looking to maybe catch Godspeed off guard, but Godspeed heard Branch coming. There's a big shot there, and Godspeed with a nice 2-tap.
3-0. Prepare for battle.
Branch had finally wisened up towards Godspeed's rollouts, but unfortunately cannot get it done. Made too much movement on the way there. Godspeed took care of him with a nice 1-2.
Fight.
Now we see Branch just going to take on this early ledge control towards their spawn, which once again not putting them in the greatest position. Not a lot of natural cover, and Godspeed's going to eat Branch up.
4-0. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
This unfortunate selection there, trying to shoot from an angle that doesn't have the natural cover that Branch needs in order to try and get these shots onto Godspeed. And Godspeed is making them pay.
Fight.
Going into round 5. So far, it's looking like a clean sweep for Godspeed. Godspeed gonna get aggressive there. It's going to get shot in the air by Branch.
Leave this to
Just hovering around half HP, but the headshot coming out there. Great play by Godspeed
Prepare
there.
for battle. Select your hero.
Using this doorway on this left-hand side to try and get the natural protection to stop any follow from Branch, and then swings out through the window. Full charge headshot, boom. Great play there. Now this is potentially the last round of the map. Actually, no, excuse me, second to last round of the map if Branch cannot get something going here. And Branch with an answer back.
2-1.
This is the first shot, but hits on the second one.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Once again, great play there by Branch. Finally getting a map off of Godspeed. We'll have to see if they can keep it going, or if Godspeed's going to just clean out house in these next 2 rounds.
Ooh la la.
Fight.
Alrighty, both competitors now entering. Branch holding by spawn once again, and gets headshotted on the hookup.
6.
A great shot there by Godspeed, ready for the hook this
Select
time,
your hero.
and made Branch pay. And now we are in match point. 6-1 the current score. We'll have to see if Branch can make a comeback here. It's not looking likely though, but anything can happen.
Fight. Match
Let's see
point.
here. Branch gonna rotate back towards the church bell side. We see Godspeed holding around this central fountain, going back towards Branch's spawn.
Sniper.
And now fight on this left-hand side by the cannon. Shots being exchanged, and the headshot coming out. And that's going to be round 1 for Godspeed.
Play of
This
the
is best 2 out of 3, guys.
That's
so you
right.
know.
Yeah, so win one more series, and then he will be moving on in the tournament. But look here, watch how he approaches this. He gets aggressive, knows that Branch is trying to be a little bit more passive here. Misses that shot.
It
Oh.
doesn't even show.
Doesn't show the headshot in the round, but as you can see there, managed to just decide right as she was landing. Doesn't have the reaction time in order to try and get away from it, and
Yeah,
boom.
I'll ask them if they're both ready.
Yeah, going into the second round, Godflict, do you have any tips for either side on what they need to improve upon?
Is ball on? Hold up.
Oh.
Ball's not on. What? They said wrecking ball was on. What? Nah.
Anyways,
Okay. I'm waiting for Branch.
no, you're perfectly fine. Yeah, so I noticed going from that first game, Brance definitely has a tendency to get caught out from these aggressive pushes by Godspeed, being
Okay.
found in open situations without cover, and also has a bad tendency
starting
to
it.
expose themselves, leading to multiple body shots, making it easier ones for Godspeed, something to improve upon there. Godspeed's doing a great job at maintaining aggression and putting the pressure on the opponent. It's just a matter of can he keep that pressure going as we move on here to Necropolis. And definitely going to be interested to see how both players approach this. There's obviously 3 perch, one obviously being on top of their own spawns, and then we have the little central perch there as well. We also have the comms as well that you can hide behind and try and use cover with, so we'll have to see how both players decide to approach it this time around. See Godspeed going out the left-hand side of his spawn, gonna hold this little square statue over here! Excuse me, I had the sides mixed up. Godspeed went out his left-hand side, was holding around Obelisk. It's gonna find Brance, taking a nice early 1-0 lead. And now, as we move on towards the second round here, Brance definitely is trying to get some momentum going here. If you fall too far behind now, it's more than likely going to be end of you in this tournament.
Fight.
Now we see both competitors going out the same side door. Going to be exchanging shots, and Godspeed once again getting the early kill there. These fights are not lasting very long, and Godspeed is just being critical with these shots right now. Brance is at least landing blows, definitely getting Godspeed low, but needs to try and work on hitting the mark on those second shots to try and take these rounds. That's what's killing him right now, is not hitting those consistent shots. We are going to move on to round 3 here. We see Brance gonna be rotating towards this left-hand side again. Gonna be pushing in on C4. Both players swirling and spinning around. Gonna go on top of the spawns, and Brance with the turnaround after that hook.
That's clean.
Very clean headshot there by Brance. Now we'll cut down that lead in half. 2-1. Yeah, very good play there by Branch. Noticed that C4 used his grappling hook there, turns around and gets the nice clean headshot. We hear a nice little ooh la la coming out from one of the competitors there. Alright, let's see how Branch is going to approach this. Going to take a similar strategy. Going to go directly on top of their spawn, same as C4. Both of them are just going to give a nice little taunt there. Interested to see what's going on here. Ooh, that's a big shot there to C4. And C4 answers back with a headshot. Do not, like, that's just sign. Do not interrupt the emote competition, you know? Just let it play out. When you take the cheap shot, you get domed. And now C4 is leading this series so far 3-1. And it's definitely been a lot closer than the last series, so I'm excited to see if Branch can at least try and get a couple more games, try and keep this competitive, or if Godspeed's gonna run away with it. Branch going out towards this central building here along with Godspeed. But Godspeed's gonna rotate back out towards the front. Got Branch going inside, trying to follow Godspeed, and look like we're doing a little bit of Ring the Rosie here. Not exactly sure what's happening there, but Branch is hovering around Godspeed's spawn. Godspeed's still towards this central building. Oh, trying to find the angle, and Godspeed's gonna find it on Branch.
4-1.
Hits a nice shot
Prepare for
there.
battle. Select your hero.
Now we are moving on to round 6. And it's looking like Godspeed's starting to build up momentum again. Could be running away with it now. We'll have to see if Branch can get another round off of Godspeed.
Fight.
Branch going out left-hand doors, going to go on top of the spawn. Trying to find the angle on Godspeed. Godspeed going up in the air, looking for the shot, and hits it!
1-5.
What a shot by Godspeed.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Grapples up onto the pillar, and right down the sides gets the headshot. Well played there. And now we are getting very dangerous territory going into this next round. Godspeed is one round away before making it match point. And we're seeing Branch trying to be a little bit more aggressive here, and gets insta-shot by Godspeed, standing in the open like that. Not what you want to do against a sniper of this caliber. That is just asking for problems there, and now we are at match point. Branch has to win the next 6 games in a row just to tie this series up. It is not looking good here. Alright, let's see. Godspeed's going to go out. Right hand door is going to see. Shots are going to be exchanged. Hovering around this central pillar right here. Branch going to miss the shot. Here comes the air shot. Hits Branch. Not dead yet. And there's the follow-up shot. Very easy. 7-1 victory for Godspeed there.
Play of the game.
Also going to get to play the game there. I'm hoping it's going to be that shot he hit on from the pillar. Yes, it is. Watch how patient he is, waiting for it. Gets the 360 as well, and boom. I don't know if he's going to make a little highlight or not, but that's going in there. Definitely a little bit of style points for him right then and there, and he'll be moving on.
It is Maples versus Jadoni.
Maples versus Jadoni. Alrighty.
Where's Jadoni?
Yep.
It seems like that guy left the Discord, so
Uh-oh.
I think Maples gets a bye.
Unfortunate.
Hold up, I'll message him.
Yeah, we never want to get anyone a free loss just because they can't do something stupid.
Let me see if they're online.
Yeah, going back in the last game, just absolute dominating display there from Godflict. Even when he wasn't hitting those gnarly headshots, still managing to get those consistent 2-taps onto his opponent. Just some great play showing why he is definitely someone to look out for in this tournament. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he won the tournament. Definitely my favorite so far, with his absolutely dominating display there. But we'll have to see as the tournament rages on.
Maples.
Everything good with Maples?
Maples will be in here, yeah. Right here.
Alright, so there is Maples. So we're waiting on who is it again? J Dons?
J Donny.
J Donny.
It doesn't seem like they're coming though.
Alright. So it's looking like Maple is going to get a free buy into the next round. We'll have to see how well he does. Not sure how much he warmed up for this match at all. So have to see if going into the second round cold is going to be a factor at all for him.
Okay. We could move to round 3. Let me see if they're both ready. Yeah, Maples gets a bye.
Alrighty.
Maples
will advance on in the tournament.
I mean, let's see.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a factor, though, is going into a second round cold. So, don't know if he's doing anything to warm up or if he's just chilling. Maybe watch the stream, but we'll have to find out later on today.
And then Sarge. Sarge, message me.
So who is our next round?
Here. Oh, I invited him to the party. Oops.
Uh-oh.
It's Sarge Slaughter versus Armad. I have to kick him from the party.
Sarge Slaughter versus who?
Armad.
Armad, alrighty. So we're just waiting for our next players to come into the lobby, and then we'll be ready to go.
Oh, we need Armad. Where's Armad?
Alright, so there's Sarge Slaughter. First one into the lobby. And looking through his competitive experience right now, and very interestingly enough, he is a support main that hasn't played much DPS and competitive since season 21. So we'll have to see how much that of a factor that's gonna wind up being.
I'll give Armad 5 minutes.
Alright, Armad is on the clock. But yeah, Sergeant Slaughter, definitely interesting here. Does have a lot of hours on Ana, though.
That's true.
Total of 24 hours on Ana, so he does have sniper-esque experience, but definitely going to be very interesting to see how he does when it's more of a direct DPS instead of the, how I say, leading at the projectile speed of a dart and such.
If Armad doesn't join, we'll just put Maples in.
Alright. Gonna take a look here at these Widow stats that we have here on Sarge Slaughter. Definitely an interesting case here. Actually averages 7 critical hits every 10 minutes, which isn't the worst. Gets 5 scoped crits every 10 minutes, so again, not absolute worst.
We're just gonna put Maples in.
Maples in? Alrighty.
I'm not gonna wait.
So, a little bit of a mixed match here, but we're gonna have Sarge Slaughter versus Maples, and gonna be interested to see how this goes. Maples, a master, I believe he even hit Grandmaster this season on DPS.
But they're both support players.
They are both support players, so we'll have to see how much of a factor is between the skill ratings of these two players.
Okay. Okay. And Sarge, I believe, is ready. Yes.
Something I actually
Ready,
want to point out real quick is that Maples is averaging 10, just over 10 critical hits per 10 minutes. It is averaging almost 8 critical hits per 10 minutes that are scoped. So he's definitely more of a precise shot than Sarge Slaughter, but we'll have to see if Sarge can maybe surprise Maples, maybe put him into a bad situation, maybe rush him a little bit, try and get him off his toes. We'll have to see. Now we're gonna take a look at the festive Arctic Lunar the festive.
Wait, Armad's here.
Oh, Armad
is here.
Ah,
We'll go back to lobby. Okay, Maples, you get your bye.
poor Maples. All he wants to do is play the game.
I don't want this map. This map's garbage. Let's be real.
Not wrong.
I should have kept it off. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so we do now have Armad in the game. We'll have to see how this goes.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Alrighty, so Armad, do not know a lot about him.
I believe he's tier 4?
He's a tier 4 player,
Tier 5.
alright.
He's either one.
Alright, so he's a pretty high tier player. He's definitely a higher tier player than Sarge, but again, anything can happen. You know, he could turn out to be one of the best widows of the tournament for all we know. Definitely a long shot there, but anything is possible in Overwatch. As we're gonna see Sarge gonna tiptoe his way out to this left-hand side, same side as Armad. Just chilling out in spawn right now. Now we're gonna see the hook onto the high ground. Both players are gonna take shots, and Sarge gets the nice headshot there.
1-0. Prepare for battle.
Not sure what was going on with Armad there. Maybe he had to finish something with the settings. Could have been that he had to do a quick run out to the car to grab something. We don't know there, but early lead there for Sarge. Now we'll have to see how Armad responds to going down very early in the series. Gonna see Armad going out his left-hand side doors, trying to see if he can find Sarge, who's tiptoeing his way outside the left-hand side doors. Armad did not see him, actually. Sarge's just gonna keep tiptoeing away as Armad is trying to look everywhere in vain for him. Gonna grapple up towards this middle building here. Gonna fall right inside. Sarge is still crouch walking around, trying to find his shot onto Armad. Armad's gonna grapple up and hit a nice shot there onto Sarge. Woo-wee! Alrighty. Talk about an answer back there. Armad's pulling out some style points. Let him putting Sarge back into his place. Now let's see how this goes into the third round here.
Fight.
Now Sarge has been trying this little crouch walk strategy. He's apparently given up on it. 2 shots from Armad, not gonna hit. Now both players fighting on top of this middle building here, trading shots left and right. That one almost kills Sarge, but unfortunately for Sarge, he does land 1 hit, but it was not enough. Armad going to
Select your
get
hero.
the third round there with a nice clean shot to the body. Now this fight definitely going to be a lot closer than I thought it would be. Both players playing it very aggressively, trying to hold over this middle building area. And we're seeing some different strategies coming up from Sarge. Was trying the nice little tiptoe strategy. Now trying to be more aggressive, trying to meet Armad out in the open. Both sides once again trading blows, but
Score.
Armad hitting the shot that matters most right between the eyes.
Prepare for battle.
Boom. Round
Select
4
your hero.
in favor of Armad. And now this is where I think the experience of snipers and maybe the experience in SR does come into play here. Not keeping yourself exposed for too long in these open areas like Sarge is doing right now.
Fight.
And Armad's also just being more consistent with these shots and putting his opponent down on the ground. Now we're going to see Sarge going back to the tiptoe low strategy he had going earlier on. And Armad's going to take control of the central building. I'm not sure if Sarge saw him as he was hovering around the left side of it, but now we see Armad coming up towards Sarge's spawn. Holding in this corner, gonna do a couple voice lines. Here comes the shot. Gonna miss his flying hook shot. Now both players holding on top of this right-hand spawn. Both players gonna hook, and R&D
Perfect.
going to hit the shot and the follow-up shot as well.
4-1.
4-1 in favor of Armad.
Select your hero.
And Armad there definitely trying to be more aggressive on Sarge here. Knows that if he gives him too much space, he's leaving himself a little bit more vulnerable to him. Knows that he's able to hit his shots from range, so he's going to try and put the panic on him. And try and force the fight up close. A very interesting strategy coming out from Armad. Both players going to go outside these right-hand doors.
Leave this to me.
Getting this fight at the very tip, and Armad gonna grapple onto the central little square bricks there, and gonna get a nice clean headshot onto Sarge.
Select your hero.
And right now, this entire fight is going all Armad's way, while Sarge is definitely hitting his shots. He's just not hitting them consistently enough to put Armad on the ground, and that is what's costing him, along with his ability to not close fights more calmly. I think that's starting to get to him a little too much there. But we'll have to find out as we move on to round 7. Both sides already exchanging shots in the early seconds of this fight. Near the one landing though, both players going to hold on to this upper middle building, and Armad
6.
gonna get a nice headshot there.
Prepare for battle.
And we are now
Select
entering
your hero.
match point. We are in round 8 now. Armad just needs one more win to wrap up this series and move on to game 2 with the 1-0 victory. But Sarge, I think, is going to try at least go for another round, maybe 2. Try and get some momentum going. Because right now he is just being completely shut down. Both players going to go out on the opposite side of the doors. We're seeing Sarge actually wrapping back around towards the side of Armad. He's going to get a nice shot there. Leaves him low and gets the kill there.
2.
Very well played by Sarge. Noticing that his opponent didn't go out the one side. Knows he's waiting for him there, and so he runs back over and gets a nice body shot and able to get him a victory after landing the second body shot. Very well done there by Sarge. And now we are already in a more competitive battle than we were in last time's. Current score is 6-2 in favor of Armad.
Match.
Let's see if is Sarge can give himself one more round before moving on, and not a chance. Armad gets Sarge as he's trying to grapple across. What a shot of beauty.
Of the game.
Armad also going to get the play of the game here. Oh, but I guess we're going to skip it here. Oh, there it is. And it looks like it is the very last kill of the game. Gets that flick shot right onto the head. Bada boom, bada bang. And now we move on to round number 2, where we are going to Castillo.
Welcome to
And
Castillo.
Sarge has definitely been showing some promise there. He's been hitting some decent shots, and he's actually taken a couple of rounds off a pretty high,
Prepare for battle.
fairly higher SR opponent.
Select your hero.
But the experience and just the technical skill of Armad is just proving to be a little too much for him. But we'll have to see if that continues going into Castillo. Round number 2. About to get underway in 1 second here. And surprisingly, both players are picking Widow once again. I'm in shock in this Widow 1v1. Now let's see what Sarge does here. He's going to grapple over to this right-hand side. Gonna try and get an early shot. Both sides miss. Both of them are extending shots in this corridor. And grapple hook from RMD. Not gonna get value. In fact, he's going to lose half of his HP. Both players on top of the bridge. Actually gonna swap sides here. Sarge hovering around this middle statue of Castillo. Misses his shot on RMD, but hits him when he goes up in the air. Great play there by Sarge.
Prepare for battle.
So Sarge is definitely keeping RMD on his toes, and definitely doing some unexpected things, and I think that's what he's going to need if he wants to try and win the series here. Doing things like switching sides and hovering around that statue definitely kept RMD off his toes and actually put him in an even worse position, so we'll have to see if he can keep doing things like that. Or will RMD adjust and try and put the pressure back onto Sarge? RD grapple hooks onto the left-hand side of spawn. Going around towards this alleyway, looking for Sarge, but Sarge is going over towards the bell tower, but will get the headshot with a nice grapple hook shot there.
Select your hero.
Once again, we are tied up 1-1. We saw this happen last game. Will history repeat itself here, or will Sarge manage to try and pull away here? We'll find out in just a moment. Now let's see how both sides take it here. We're going to see Sarge going out the right-hand side once more. It's where he got his biggest success from. Sarge now going to go towards alleyway, and late RMD is going to be leaving spawn a little late there.
Freddy, it's Armad.
Or excuse me, Armad. And Armad going to finally take out Sarge there with a headshot after a couple exchanging of shots. Sarge even hitting a pretty nice body shot there, bringing his opponent down to half HP, but it is not enough at the end of the round. 2-1 in favor of Armad. Now Sarge is definitely proving to be a worthy opponent at least. He's putting up fights. And it's definitely proving that he's not someone to just glance over here. We'll have to see if he can try and get the momentum back on his side. Gonna see the grapple hook here by both sides. Neither one's gonna fire a shot though, just gonna get some knowledge. We're gonna see Armad is gonna be hovering around alleyway looking for another grapple hook shot in the air. Will not find anything though. Sarge going over towards the bell tower, holding by the stairwell on the right hand side. Gonna take 2 shots at Armad, both of them will miss. Now Armad going for another grapple hook shot. Does not find anything there though. Now both sides are staying shots. That one's going to hit.
Sniper.
Both of them hit. Both of them below half HP. All it's down to is the next shot, but Armad's going to hit Sarge with another headshot. Armad has been on fire with these headshots during these 2 games. He's been hitting mostly headshots in these games as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see him going forward if he does make it past this round. And with a score like 3-1 going into round 5, it's definitely looking good for him.
Fight.
Now we see Sarge Gonna grapple again, right to the right-hand side, tries to make a shot, but makes that decision too late, hits the bridge, and Armad with yet another headshot.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Armad is taking advantage of the long-range sight lines and knows exactly where Sarge is going to be looking from. He's just being too predictable right now. Sarge needs to do what he did in round 1, do something unpredictable while forcing his opponent into the bad positions. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive there and try and put some pressure on, but we'll have to see if he manages to do that. Armad looking to force an early fight with his opponent, going over to this right-hand side.
Perfect.
And gets another headshot. I do believe that is number 5 for him. I believe every single one has ended with a headshot.
Select your hero.
You gotta feel bad for Sarge. You get the first round win on both games, and then just stuff like this happens where you're just getting constantly berated by these headshots. We're gonna see Sarge hasn't anything left in the tank, down 5-1. Sarge gonna grapple up. Both sides gonna exchange shots. No one hit yet, but another headshot early on by Armad.
Prepare for
And
battle.
this is just ugly right now. Score of 6-1. Is Armad going to put it away right here, or will Sarge do a repeat of last game? Will he at least be able to take one more? We find out now.
Fight.
This is potentially the last round of this series. Sarge going up, so is RMD. Sarge's gonna take an early shot there, but not gonna connect. We just see Armad trying to run into Sarge, trying to get the headshot. Oh, Sarge is taking shots. One shot hits, there's the second one, and Armad will take the series and the match. A great display there by Armad, hitting multiple headshots, and I believe he actually won every single game with the headshot as well. Very well played there. We're going to see his little turnaround, scope in headshot there from the alleyway. Very well done. And we'll have to see if Armad's going to make it to the finals. But he's definitely looking good so far.
Okay, we need a bald spot and zombies.
Who are we getting?
Bald spot and zombies.
Alrighty. Yeah, that last game though, definitely a lot closer than I made it sound, and definitely a lot closer than the score would say. Sarge definitely hit a good amount of his shots and kept his opponent on guard. Didn't go down without a fight, but
right? I'm not stupid.
at
Wait.
Oh.
I'm stupid. It's bald spot versus snow. Hold up.
Oh, Future Snow.
Is it future snow? No, it's snowy.
Oh, it's Snowy. Okay. About to say, is Future in this tournament?
No. Okay. Invite them.
Alrighty. So as
I
we
need bald
wait,
spot to message me.
all right. So as we wait for our next competitors to get ready and set, I would like to remind you guys to follow this man right here, Godflict, on Twitter and Twitch. Keep up to date on any and all future tournaments that he has going on. Maybe even compete at them if you'd like. But it's definitely a fun time to do if you have the free time. And now we do have Snowy in here. So So we're just waiting on gold. Alright. So excuse me, it was bold spot. So now we're just awaiting
Let's do a
the
different map.
teams
Let's
ready.
do I want to do Eco Point. We have yet to do that.
Alrighty.
It won't change. Where's Necropolis? Okay, let's do the fancy one.
Ooh,
I keep clicking this, dude.
we're getting fancy in here, are we?
There we go.
It would appear Branch would also like to watch the tournament.
Branch, you gotta watch on Twitch.
Yes, unfortunately you have to watch it on
Arriving at Eagle
twitch.tv/Godflict.
Point, Antarctica. Prepare for battle. Select your
Now
hero.
let's move on towards the match. So I saw, I believe I saw it was Baldy had the season 3 of comp avatar on. This is definitely showing that he's got experience in the game. We'll have to see if that translates towards this match
Fight.
as we get into the first round here. Now we're gonna see Bald Spot going towards the left-hand side, holding this building position, going to get a nice shot there to Snowy. Not enough to finish him, but definitely enough to put the hurt on there. Snowy trying to find Baldy, trying to get him in sight. Both teams going to be exchanging shots, but Snowy managing to hit the headshot after Bald lands another body shot.
Prepare
I like how
for
you call
battle.
them Snowy and Baldy when
Select
there's
your
no Y in
hero.
either of the names.
Snow and Bald. Gotcha.
Yeah.
There we go. That's my party overlay. At least blocking my bald part.
It's good.
I could turn that off briefly. Alright, getting into round 2 as we have Bald and Snow.
Fight.
And we're gonna see Bald's holding down lower underneath the arc, going to rotate over to the right hand side, going into the building, holding the lower end over there. Snow, however, is going to be right above him. Both of them are gonna pass over each other and not even know it. We do see Bold Spot coming up from behind, holding in the middle section here. Will he see Snowy? He does and misses the shot. Now Snow has the information. Knows where his opponent is, or does he? Yes, he does. Now both sides exchanging shots. Snow down to 1 HP. All Bald has to do is land one more shot, and this is his round. Has to find Snow, who is hiding above the snowmobile. Back into the
Score.
top floor. And Snow, yet again, with the clutch headshot after getting to such a low HP. And that's gotta be discouraging for Bald. You get your opponent down to about 1 HP 2 rounds in a row, and you're just unable to hit that final shot to take the round. And Snow's definitely gonna have a lot of momentum. Currently 2
Fight.
rounds, 2 headshots, and
Score. 1-2. Prepare for battle.
not sure what happened there, but Snow DC'd, and now we have Armaden. But not sure how that happened.
His power flickered. Well, we'll just wait.
Alrighty.
Okay, if Bald Spot gets 5... No. If Snow gets 5 kills, he wins this round.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it was 2-0, right? I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
it was. It was 2-0.
All right.
It was right as the third round was starting.
What about message him? Okay, invite him back. I got this. I'll send another one just in case. Wait, joining right now? So, how's the weather?
The weather's pretty bad over here.
Honestly, same.
Yeah.
It's almost Christmas time.
That it is. Soon the
Which
big
I'm
man
gonna
will
do.
be coming around with some presents for the good boys and girls.
True. I'm gonna be doing 12 days of streaming in December.
Ooh. And how is that going to work? Got anything particularly planned?
Yes, I do. There's a
Awesome
bunch
to
of
hear.
games I'm gonna stream.
Ooh, it's one of them,
All their own day.
Antarctica.
Awesome.
It's a bunch of different games. Hey, remember, chat. If Snowy
So-
gets 5 kills, not Snowy.
Prepare
If
for
Snowy gets
battle.
5 kills,
Select
Now
your
I got you
hero.
saying Snowy.
his Discord Snowy.
Oh, it's... Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, now as we resume our competition, it is a score of 2-0 in favor of Snow. Now let's see how the fights go down once more. We're gonna see Bold rotating over to this left-hand side building where he's going to meet Snow. We've seen this story once before. Both shots gonna exchange. Not one is going to hit though. Snow tries to get the angle once more but misses. Both players in each other's faces. It is a very tense shot for shot competition. And Snow is going to take that one there. 3-0 in favor of Snow.
Select your hero. Fight.
And now we're gonna see Snow going over towards the cryo lab. Going to try and meet Bald face to face once again. Bald with the shot. Gonna miss, so is Snows. Both sides gonna keep exchanging shots, but neither one will hit.
Perfect.
And Snow will end that round with a nice clean headshot.
0.
Notice how they're trying to camouflage with their
Yes, they
skins?
are.
Select your hero.
Yeah.
Trying to use their tactical white base skins to try and blend in with their environments. And it's kind of, although it is kind of hard to blend into your environment when you're just running head on into the opponent, trying to keep the fight about 15 feet away. And as we move forward here, we're gonna see Bo try a different position. Gonna stand on top of a box by putting in front of Spawn here. And he is going to finally get the headshot there.
2.
And Bald is
Portal
now...
in chat giving Bald that extra motivation to do better.
There it
With the
goes.
quote, Bald sucks.
The motivation is finally reaching
Supporting
him.
his friend.
So current score of 4-1. For those who were just tuning in, we had a little bit of a disconnect earlier, so that is why the score is currently 4-1.
Fight.
I'm going to continue with the original score in mind. Bald's going to try the same strategy once again. Both sides deciding to now go above the catwalk. Bald trying to hide over by the building. Snow low on HP here. Goes to grapple up. Both sides miss their shots. Once again missing. Bald can taste the blood in the water and will hit the shot.
2-2.
It is 4-2 now, and Bald is starting to get momentum.
Select your hero.
And if you're Snow, you're a little bit worried right now. Everything was going your way for the good amount of this game, and now tides are starting to turn against you. You gotta try and change the winds of fate back in your favor. Try and take the lead and command of this game back.
Fight.
Ball is sticking to the strategy that's worked best for him, using the grappling hook, just stay on the building in front of his spawn. Snow going to go through the courtyard up onto the balcony above the Zamboni. He's going to sneak up on Ball. Actually, I don't think he knew it was there. Now both of them firing away, and Snow will hit the headshot.
3-2.
And now he's looking to be
Snow
back in the
needs 2
dryer
more
streets.
kills.
Select your hero.
That is true. And while Bald Spot was definitely looking good there, he has to remember he does not have a lot of rounds to waste. He is only 2 rounds away from losing the map.
Fight.
Let's see what adjustments are going to come out here. Bald Spot holding over the building once again. Worked for him for the good amount of rounds. Gonna see if that continues. Snow trying to find the angle, trying to sneak up on Bald once again. But Bald is not even going to move from this spot. He's going to try and use this to his advantage. Gonna take a big headshot there. Gonna be left at 1 shot potential. Snow just needs to hit him one more time. Both sides shooting and missing. Oh, trying to get a breather here. Trying to find the angle himself, and will find it. Snow goes down, and we are in the midst of quite the game right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Select your hero.
Score of 3-5, and it is honestly either player's game. Bold has been playing very well for these past couple rounds, and if he keeps going like this, he could come back and take it.
Fight.
Now we see Snow holding around this central area using the catwalk. Gonna grapple, trying to find Bald, and he's not gonna see him because Bald has sneakily went towards bottom of Cryo. Now we're gonna see Snow trying to find his opponent, going to be walking right above him. He doesn't even know it. Bald is just gonna creep his way up the stairs. Gonna take the angle across from the Zaboni. Snow trying to find him. And now we're gonna see him entering Cryo. And this is going to be a very interesting fight. Indoor environment, not a lot of room to mess with. And Snow's going to take a major shot there to the head, but will headshot Bald Spot right back. A little bit of the finger bang there from the Shinga, was it the Sparks? Now we're in match point territory. Snow needs to hit one more headshot at full charge, and we move on to map 2. Bolt's gonna go back to his original strategy, just waiting on top of his central building in front of spawn. Snow knows he's there, trying to get a leaping shot there. It's not gonna hit. Bolt looking for where he went. Knows he's somewhere around Cryo, but he's Snow going to come out from behind. Gets the leaping shot, both sides of staging shot. Snow one shot, but once again the full charge headshot. Snow wins the series 7-3.
Change the map.
Very wild series there. When one person got low, they come back and hit a major headshot. It has been wild. Both competitors proving that they are not someone to sleep on. Both of them can hit their shots. Both of them can come in the clutch when needed. Their biggest problem is finishing off the low HP kills. They can hit their body shots multiple times and bring their opponents down low, but they just do not seem to have the ability to finish off those kinds of kills.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
We'll have to see if that changes going into this next round in Necropolis. Necropolis. There we go. That's the word. Now we're gonna have to see what both players are gonna do here. Snow has been seeming to try and force these fights very close up to Bald Spot. Put him in pressure, under pressure, excuse me. We're gonna see Bald Spot holding over on this right hand side, trying to use the environment to give him an elevated height. See if that can give him the advantage going into this fight. Snow going to grapple up towards his opponent, keeping the fight up close, and will hit the headshot there once again, getting low.
Prepare for battle.
I don't know what's going on here, but both these guys, they just love when they're at less than half HP, because that's when they apparently get the shine the brightest here, hitting most of their headshots under 50% HP. Quite interesting, if you ask me. Well, once again, going at this left side, but instead going to go directly into the central building, whereas Snow is going to go on top of his opponent's spawn up on the roof, and we're gonna see Bald Spot actually rotating towards his towards the right side, but after crampling up to the top, gonna get instantly found by Snow.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Alright, now as we get ready for round 3, things are not looking that good for Bald right now. It's going to be hard to come back from 3-0 down, so he's got to try and make a stand here, try and take a round off of Snow. More importantly, he needs to try and keep the fight at a distance. He does not seem to be doing too particularly well in these close-up fights. He's got to try and keep his range away from Snow, keep him down range, and hit those shots more consistently. We're going to see both sides cross the map from each other. Bald's going to miss his shot, and Snow going to hit Bald on the way back down from a grapple. 3-0 the score.
Select your hero.
And Snow is definitely feeling himself right now. He's managing to hit these shots more and more consistently with every passing round.
Remember, if you're not fouled already, click it.
Yeah, that's right. It's just one simple click and it's absolutely free.
Fight.
It's free content without having to pay a dime. Speaking of paying a dime, Snow going to pay with a good amount of this health bar after trying to go into the spawn of Bald. Both players low HP, under half. Next shot could potentially end this. Bald's gonna miss his. Snow gonna grapple up and hits the shot.
4-0.
And the ooh la la coming out at the end of the round. And Bald is just gotta be frustrated with himself right now. Once again, brings his opponent super low, within one shot range potentially. But he cannot seem to land the final shot to put Snow away. And now he is in an 0-4 deficit. Will he be able to get himself out of this hole? So going on top of his own spawn roof. Looking to hold up there. Now rotating over towards the middle section. Knows that Bald is on the other side. Bald's gonna go to meet him. Gets a shot there. Not gonna do a lot of damage though. Gonna hit the second shot though. And the third. One shot away. It's Snow going to retreat. Quick reload there from Bald. Bald's gonna get the melee kill.
4-1.
Not going to take the chance of missing the final shot. Just gonna go in and smack his opponent in the face. Pardon me. A very unconventional thing to do there. We'll have to see if that's gonna maybe get into Snow's head a little bit.
Fight.
Sniper. Amateur.
Shots being exchanged on this right-hand side. Snow's gonna get hit real hard there. It's gonna come face to face once again with Bald Spot. Both sides firing shots.
Score.
And Bald Spot does manage to hit Snow, but not in the right place. Snow, on the other hand, will hit Bald in the head.
Select your hero.
Score is now 5-1 in favor of Snow. And it does make me wonder why he didn't do it again. Just ran up and smacked his opponent instead of taking the chance of going for the final shot. He does seem to struggle when he gets his opponent to these low HPs when it comes to hitting shots like that, but we'll have to see if that's going to be his downfall, or if maybe that's trying to motivate him to try and hit these shots. Snow, however, has just been on fire, hitting yet another headshot off the
Select
hook.
your hero.
Nasty indeed. Now, we are entering match point here. Bald has only one round win so far, and it's gonna be hard. He has to win the next 6 rounds in a row if he wants to try and even tie up the series.
Match
We'll have to
point.
see what happens here. Hook coming out from Snow. Not going to find Bald, who is hiding on this left-hand side. He's looking to find an off angle, but not going to hit his shot.
Sniper.
Snow can feel the blood in the water. And that's the headshot he was looking for, and that will be game. Snow will advance in the tournament. A valiant effort there by Bald, but his inconsistency in finishing off these low HP opponents is what cost him the game. We're gonna take a look here, back earlier on into the fight. Snow managing to hit his opponent, coming back down from that grapple hook, and that's what really put the momentum all the way in his side and helped propel him to victory.
Okay, well, we're gonna do zombies versus snow.
Zombies versus snow. Alrighty.
Where's zombies? There it is. I'll just start it. I believe they're both ready.
Alright.
Welcome to the steel.
Ooh. Now, gonna be very interesting questions to be answered here is how well will Snow do
Prepare
against
for battle.
Zombie?
Select
Snow
your
literally
hero.
just got done his game and is already being propelled into his next one, so you gotta wonder if he's tired at all, if his thumbs are getting a little bit sore from having to move around the screen so much. Yes, we'll find out in just a moment as he will face I Slay Zombie.
Fight.
We have I Slay Zombie in the blue, Snow in the red. Snow's gonna hold around Church Bell once more. Tower,
Leave this.
excuse me, Bell Tower. And Snow already down to 1 HP. And has not landed a single shot on zombies. Who will finish off Snow with a nice second shot.
Prepare for
This is
battle.
also going to be the difference in this game as well. Snow is now going up against an opponent who will consistently hit these shots, especially against a low HP opponent. So you gotta wonder if his aggressive playstyle is going to work as well as it did before. As we get ready for round 2, it's going to be very interesting to see what Snow does, knowing that he's got to be a little bit more careful where he's positioning himself. Snow being very aggressive once again, it gets headshotted after going up for the hook. And Zombies is proving that he is not one to trifle with, especially in the close range. And if I'm Snow, I'm going back to the chalkboard and I'm trying to think of a new strategy. I just tried to go aggressive on this guy 2 times in a row, and both times I couldn't even land a shot on him. So we'll have to see if he's going to change it up at all, if he's going to stick to the game plan, and it looks like he is going to play a little bit more passive here. He's going to try and hold this whole ground away from his opponent, but now he's starting to push up once again onto Zombies. He's going to get hit, and he's hurting real bad here. Zombies once again needs one more shot, and he will hit it. Snow down 3-0.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
And Zombies has just been absolutely clinical with most of these shots. First shot is usually bringing his opponent down to just above 1 bar of health. And Zombies, I don't think Snow, I don't believe has landed a single shot on any of these aggressive pushes he's done.
Fight.
Now we're gonna see Snow almost getting headshotted there, but just managed to get underneath that shot. Tries to get a drive-by shot, but instead gets hit in the gut, and now it's a brawl in the spawn room of Zombies. Snow running out of there,
Perfect.
and was expecting Zombies to come out the right-hand door, but instead he goes out the left and gets an unsuspecting Snow.
Select your hero.
4-0 is the score, and Snow is in desperation mode. He's tried 4 rounds in a row with this aggressive playstyle that worked so well for him the game before, and right now has not done anything at all. We're also going to see a change of color as well for Snow. Pardon me. See if that does anything at all.
Ooh la la.
Snow once again pushing up the zombie spawn, trying to put the pressure on him. This time, he will find him. Will headshot him on his way up.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Now Snow finally has a round. Will he be able to turn this into a string of victories, or will zombies come back and shut him down? That will be the question here.
Fight.
Already a hook onto the high ground. Snow was looking for information. Zombies instead gonna be patient and hook up towards the catwalk and find his opponent, trying to crush the bridge on the right hand side.
Select your hero.
Very easy headshot there for zombies. And now we're starting to get into the dangerous territory here, as Zombies is one win away from forcing match point. And Snow has not really looked the same since he was last game, but now gets a very early headshot, guessing the right door.
Prepare for battle.
That Zombies will come out of spawn and gets a very early headshot there. And honestly, I think that's what Snow needs to do, is if he's gonna go for these early pushes, or excuse me, these aggressive pushes, he has to do them early to try and catch zombies off guard. Because when you give zombies too much time, he's gonna pull one right in between the eyes. Now we're gonna see another grapple up. Not gonna find zombies this time, who is instead waiting patiently behind his arc and will once again find the head of Snow.
6-2. Prepare for battle.
And now we have entered match point, score 6-2 in favor of zombies, and it's not looking good for Snow so far. Gotta wonder, is this going to be the end of Castillo? And if it is, what are the chances of Snow going forward into the second round? Or excuse me, into the second game? Snow looking for an early push here onto his opponent. Will not find him because he was ready for the push. Already into a attack position. But a nice body shot there from Snow, and he will take out zombies.
6-3. Prepare for battle.
It was a very good play there from zombies. Knew his opponent was going to push up very aggressive there, try to hide along the corner, so this way he'd have the angle and have a little bit of protection if needed. But Snow played it very well, got close up to his opponent, and forced his opponent to get out with his hook, and took advantage of that.
Fight. Match point.
Now Snow, once again, going up into the air, will not find his opponent, who will leave spawn a little bit later to avoid the early headshot. And now we're going to see zombies going up to the bell tower, but Snow meets him there and gets the headshot. Could we see the first reverse
Select your hero.
of the tournament? Score is 6-4 right now, and Snow is currently in the driver's seat, but that can all change with one headshot from zombies.
Fight. Match point.
Let's see, Snow once again going over towards bell tower. Zombies is going to hear the footsteps coming. He's going to rotate over towards alleyway, going to hold the doorway, looking to maybe find his opponent in the arches, but wisely Snow going to go up towards catwalk, sees his opponent coming back towards spawn, but will get caught by the headshot, and that will be game one. A valiant effort indeed by Snow, but zombies just too precise with those kills, and unfortunately for Snow, threw himself away too many times in the early going to come back into it. We're going to take a look here at this kill Snow got. very early on into that round. Got him right as he was leaving the spawn doors. Very well played there by Snow, and maybe he can use that as momentum going into the second map, which is Black
Now
Forest.
entering the Black Forest.
Black Forest is a very interesting map. There's a lot of different ways you can approach it. If you can, if I can put together a sentence. There's plenty of ways you can approach it. You can go through the right-hand side, try and flank your opponent. You can meet them head-on by going to the buildings that are across each other. Try and use the cover that's in the middle of no man's land to try and push up towards the opponent. A lot of different forms of attack. And that means there's going to be a lot of different strategies we can see come out here. Especially from Snow, who likes to try and take these aggressive early games. And now we're going to see Snow hovering over in no man's land, going to go up to his opponent's building. That's going to force zombies to back away, but the nice, patient headshot there onto Snow. Round 1 already in the books, and right now it's looking like a repeat of the first game. We've seen this story already. Snow gets knocked down in the early goings, looked like he could make a comeback, but zombies definitely gotta be more careful with zombies. You can't leave yourself exposed like that because he will make you pay. Snow's going to make a complete skin change. Trying to find something that's going to bring him some luck to win some more of these rounds. As both members are going to try and take this fight on the right side build, right side of the spawn. And Snow going to get the headshot there, tying the series 1-1.
Select your hero.
And I actually think he caught zombies by surprise there with just how fast he got there. But will that work again? Or will zombies adapt? I'm going to put my money on adapt, because zombies has been proven to be a very precise and patient player when it comes to these 1v1 so far. And he's going to watch the entryway. Going to try and get behind his opponent, force him to fight in the open, and that will do it. Snow going down to a nice good couple of body shots there from zombies.
Select your hero.
Score currently 2-1 in favor of zombies. And you gotta imagine zombies is feeling comfortable. He's feeling good with his playstyle. He's able to outmaneuver Snow with all of his aggressive pushes and turn it around on him. Now we're gonna see zombies getting the early headshot again, as Snow just is not learning from these mistakes.
Select your hero.
He caught him off guard once by doing that same strat, and now for the past couple rounds, he's been feeding his brains out. And it's been a very easy couple of quick rounds in favor of Zombie because he keeps going through the same doorway instead of trying to mix it up.
Fight.
We're going to see it once again. Snow going to come out through the doorway and headshotted once again by zombies. This is turning ugly.
Select your hero.
We'll have to see if Snow can find any way to turn it around, maybe find a new approach to take, but as it stands, it's not looking good. He's gonna once again change skins. Again, looking for some more luck. And we are gonna see the new form of attack. He's gonna come out through this bottom right-hand side, hoping to find zombies on the ledge. He does not, though. Instead, he's going to run to zombies on this left-hand side, going to grapple away, but he cannot get away from zombies' bullet. 5-1 the score.
Prepare for battle.
Zombies is 2 rounds away from ending the series and ending Snow's hopes going into the tournament. And I gotta say, Zombies has been very impressive with how he's been doing so far. Able to learn from his mistakes, knowing that his enemy likes to play aggressive, he tries to back away, he tries to force counter angles, force his opponent to fight in these open spaces. It's a very great and tactical maneuver there by Zombies. And we're going to see Snow take an interesting approach. He's going to do a delayed... go through the doorway and meet Zombies, who was ready for him to come out that way. Snow going to get hit once in the gut, down to about half HP, and that's going to end Snow's hope right there. Got maybe a graze on the Zombies there.
Select your hero.
And now we have entered match point. Now we saw Snow go on a very impressive win streak last time he was in a similar position to this. Will he be able to pull something off like that again? Or will Zombies put the foot on the throat and end it all here?
Fight. Match.
Let's find out here. Will we see any aggression coming up from Zombies? No, he's going to hold on to the passive playstyle and just hold on to these angles, force his opponent out in the open. Zombies has him out in the open like he's a shooting range target. So, went up in the air, not gonna find anything.
Sniper.
Now on top of the box.
Leave this to me.
Once again, can't find anything. He sent a bullet to the chest there. Now at half HP, one more charge shot will do it, and now he's at even less than that. 1 HP left for Snow, and that'll do it.
Victory.
A very easy victory there for Zombies. And he will be moving on in the tournament. And this will be where we say goodbye to Snow. And Zombies has just been very impressive in this showing. Able to take his opponent's aggression and use it against them. And not only that, being able to hit these very precise shots sometimes and even hitting them consistently is going to make him a very scary competitor for anyone he has to face.
Okay, Zombie moves on. Okay, right now it is
So it would be C4 versus...
Godspeed versus Maples, and then it's gonna be Armad versus Zombies.
Alrighty. C4 versus Maples is definitely gonna be a fun one to watch. And I gotta say, I think there's two people that are in this tournament that I think could actually beat Godspeed. And one of them is Maples. Maples is a very great... I'll even say better than good. He's a great player. And he's definitely going to be able to hit a lot of these harder to hit shots for most people. So I think this is going to be a very exciting match to see.
This is Maples'
Alrighty.
first step.
This is going to be Maples' first game that he's actually played in this tournament. So we'll have to see how much of a factor that is going to be going into the matchup.
Prepare for battle.
But I think it will be fun to watch regardless. So please, to make sure you see more awesome content like this and more unbelievably great matches, be sure to follow Godflict on Twitch.tv.
I should go do that.
I know I did, and ever since I did, I've become a great Widowmaker. I even beat Godflict earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the actual Widow pros at large. We have Maples holding around his spawn arches. Meanwhile, we have Godflict going around this right-hand side, back to the alley. We saw this in game 1. Maples and Godspeed both low, but Godspeed managing to squeak away with the victory there. Both players got in very, very low one-shot kills territory. And I get the feeling we're going to see a lot more of those in the proceedings of this game. And definitely interesting to see that Godspeed's not switching up his strategy at all. He's going to keep going with what worked for him in the first game. He's going through that side alley and probably going up above archway as well. We're going to see a little bit of a shootout here in the middle of archways. No shots are going to hit yet though. Flying shot coming out from Godspeed, and that one doesn't hit, but his headshot on the ground will. And a very quick 2-0 lead for Godspeed. And now as we get into round number 3, Maples gonna try and get some momentum on his side. Gas to try and hit some more shots here. See how he goes about getting onto his opponent. We're gonna see him sneak along this right-hand side. And so is Godspeed. Both of them are gonna jump into the air. Maples going to go down to half and barely get a little chunk out of Godspeed. Maples trying to fly up in the air once again, not gonna find anything. Godspeed also does as well and also doesn't find anything. I see Godspeed going towards that right-hand side where he will find Maples and put a bullet right into him and end round number 3.
Select your hero.
Not looking good for Maples in the early going here. We'll have to see how he can recover from being down 3-0. It's definitely a very tough deficit to come back from, and usually once you go down 3-0, it's almost impossible to come back from, as we've seen in this tournament. There have been valiant attempts, but no one has done it yet. Maples trying to go around the right-hand side by alleyway, but Godspeed is watching the doorway. And Maples actually going to go up top, figuring that his opponent might be doing that, and now we got a little bit of a shootout there. Angle definitely favoring Godspeed. Gonna jump up and see if he can find his opponent, but his own building blocked him. Now we have a little bit of a shootout once again in the room. Godspeed 1 HP. Maples needs to hit him once, and he does.
3-1.
Maples gets his first win of the tournament, officially.
Select your hero.
And now we'll have to see where he goes from here. We'll be able to keep the momentum going and put together a string of wins, or will it be a one and done like we've seen many times in the tournament? We'll find out shortly.
Fight.
Now let's see, both players are definitely taking their time here, but we're going to see Godspeed go a little bit more on the expensive here, going towards Maple's spawn. Both sides will trade blows, but neither one will hit. Excuse me, Godspeed actually took a little bit of a nick there, but a headshot from Maples to Godspeed's head will put an end there. Now, only down 3-2. Gonna be very interesting to see what is going to happen here. Will Godspeed continue to go down that right-hand side like he was earlier? Will he try and think of a new strategy? We're going to see a skin change from Maples, interestingly enough. Godspeed's going to hide and spawn for a little bit, make sure he doesn't get headshotted coming out of spawn. And the crouch walk to the alleyway. Oh, thought it was underway, but instead he's going to grapple up and try to get some information of his opponent's whereabouts, and he's now going to hold alleyway door. Maples heading through, doesn't know, but he's gonna grapple just above his opponent. I don't think Godspeed noticed him, and now he's starting to crouch walk away. And he's gonna find Maples in the corner, but will not hit his shot. And Maples on the retreat currently from Godspeed, and he's gonna get hit by a big old bullet to the chest there by Godspeed. Maples is in dangerous territory now. Both of them trying to find each other at this point. I think they're having a little bit too much fun with the grappling hook. Shots being fired back and forth in the melee to the face by Godspeed. Godspeed had enough of that little exchange there and wanted to put an end to the round. 4-2, the new score. We've only seen one other melee kill so far this tournament, and I will say this, that was definitely the most comedic one of the two. Now, as we go into round numero, I believe this is 8. No, 7. Excuse me.
7.
I was so close. Yeah, so as we get to round 7! Alrighty, don't even get enough time to finish my sentence, and it's already over. Godspeed getting an early headshot kill onto Maples. 5-2, the new score. And it's definitely looking like Godspeed's going to wind up taking the map unless we can see a huge comeback from Maples here. We'll have to see. Ooh la la spam coming from Maples' side of the spawn. He's just gonna bounce around the spawn for a little bit and finally coming out. Gonna try and grapple up for information. Not gonna see anything though. Is now gonna hold a little house here by the alleyway. He's gonna go up to his catwalk. Finally finds Godspeed. Gonna land a nice shot there. Godspeed definitely gonna have to be on the defensive now. All of his shots missing so far, and now it's gonna be up to Maples. Can he hit one more shot to put his opponent away? And he will. Godspeed trying to go up for another grapple hook shot, but instead will fall down to the ground.
Select your hero.
In pain and agony. Maples taking that round. Alrighty.
Fight.
Now let's see what Maples does this time around, coming out of spawn instantly. Compared to his delayed go in the last round, he's gonna come down mid, take the long way towards the alley doorway. Now it's just holding along the inside, gonna grapple towards statue, almost gets headshot there by Godspeed. Godspeed missing 2 shots there. Now Maples going on to the bridge, trying to find where Godspeed went, but cannot seem to find him. Now Godspeed back onto the bridge, Maples finds him. Now we see Maples holding around the central area of the map. He's just trying to find his opponent once again. Now Godspeed coming up from behind of Maples, now going to try and find a shot, but he will not be able to get there. Finally takes a shot, misses both of them, finds one that connects to his head, and a nice quick shot to follow that up.
That was not his head.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, I thought he hit his head with that. That almost killed him. What?
No, it was a body shot.
I misjudged. I sorry. But either way, a huge body shot to bring his opponent down incredibly low, and a nice follow-up shot to end that round there. And now Godspeed is one more kill away from ending map number 1. We have seen Maples get a couple of maps after being behind this much, so we'll have to see if he can put together a comeback here. gonna come around this left-hand side. While Godspeed's just holding the center,
Perfect.
dancing around, but Maples meets him with the headshot.
4-6.
And 6-4. It's still possible for Maples to come back into the game. Only needs to win the next 2 to force the overtime. Let's see how he does this time around.
Fight. Match point.
Godspeed looking out his own spawn doors. Not going to find Maples yet. I was going to walk towards alleyway. Both sides going to exchange shots. Godspeed taking a couple there. Now Maples trying to get all defensive. And unfortunately, Godspeed will take care of Maples there. A valiant effort to come back to that doorway and get aggressive on his opponent. But Godspeed will walk away with the victory there. Maples, however, getting play of the game. He has definitely hit a lot of good shots. This one in particular coming from round number 4. Where he will find his opponent's head with a nice quick flick there. And now we have Godspeed entering with the 1-0 map lead, going into Black Forest. And once again, it's going to be very interesting to see how these two sides decide to attack the other with this terrain. A lot of different angles of attack, a lot of different routes you can do to get to your opponent. You can get there super aggressively like we saw with Snow. You can take it a little bit more passive. You can even just go for the straight up battle between the two houses. It's a lot of different things. So it's going to be a pleasure to watch these two take advantage of all this terrain. Both sides definitely taking it a little passive, making sure the other one wasn't trying to be too aggressive on them in the early goings here. We're going to see Maples hold this left-hand corner for a second. Now it's just trying to hide, see if Godspeed's trying to go and aggress on him. Godspeed is just trying to see if he can find any information on where Maples is. Now we're going to see Godspeed coming out towards his spawn. And Maples is going to get the surprise on Godspeed. Both sides going to fire off their shots. No one hitting yet. And there's a good shot from Godspeed. It's going to bring Maples low, and that's going to force the retreat from Maples. Grapplehook's coming out. That's a good shot onto Godspeed, and Maples with the melee to take round 1. A nice little exchange there in the hallway. Left Maples on the back foot there, but he was able to recover, land 2 nice shots onto his opponent, and end it all with a quick jab with the butt of the gun. Now, let's see what both sides decide to do here. Are we going to see one side try to be more aggressive this time around? We're going to see this door is coming down on the bottom side. Godspeed looking to come through. I see the grapple hook come out from Maples, going up to the high ground. You know, Godspeed knew it was going to be there, but a great shot there from Maples to bring him low and take him out.
Select your hero.
Great play there on both sides, but Maples just managing to hit with a little more oomph than his opponent there to bring him lower, and the follow-up shot not missing there. Great play. Now Maples has been playing this very passive so far. Are we going to see a switch at all, or will he continue this passive playstyle and force Godspeed to try and attack him? We are going to see him push up more. He's going to push up towards no man's land, as I like to call it. And both sides already found each other. Godspeed trying to get the high ground shot there, not going to find it. Now both of them hovering around the broken down part of what I believe was a plane of some sort. And Godspeed going to finally take out Maples there.
Select your hero.
So that is going to be Maple's first round that he has lost so far on Black Forest. In Godspeed, he is definitely not one you want to give momentum to. He could turn one win into 5 in just a blink of an eye. So we'll have to see how that's going to go.
Bonjour.
Seeing Maples holding by the doorways at the bottom, making sure he wasn't about to get pushed on. Godspeed going through the upper doors. Wants to try and find out where Maples went, and now Maples going to get a nice shot from right building. Couple of shots coming out, none of them hitting. Now, Godspeed trying to turn this around on Maples. Oh, a good shot there from Godspeed. Brings Maples down to half HP. Maples trying to find any way to hit him, and Godspeed will take him out. Very nice counterplay from Godspeed. Knew Maples had the drop on him. Knew he was going to try and push up to try and get him. Instead goes through a side door, finds Maples out, and puts him on the back foot, and this time he cannot recover.
Fight.
We are now currently tied 2-2, going into round 5. Let's see what both sides are going to do here. Godspeed just trying to hold this high ground, trying to keep an eye out for Maples. And it looks like he will find him. Gets the first shot off, and a headshot on the Maples there.
3.
A single death can change everything.
Prepare
And
for
Godspeed has now taken the lead from Maples. We'll now have to see what Maples is going to do to try and change the strategy. He needs to try and get back into the game. The momentum is already completely gone. He needs to try and bring it back to his side. We're going to see a delayed wait for him in spawn. Meanwhile, Godspeed is going on the offensive, coming through these bottom doors. And shots being fired. Godspeed already brought below half HP. A great shot from Maples there. Both of them exchanging shot for shot. Godspeed down to 1, and another melee kill by Maples to end round number 6. And we are tied up once again.
Select your hero.
That was some great play there from Maples, the counterattack. After Godspeed fired that first shot, managed to hit a nice body shot on there, onto him, bring him below health, and then hit his next couple of shots to put him away. Very well done there. Now we got Godspeed looking to take a very early aggressive hold here. He's not going to hit that shot, but Maples will jump around the corner, hit the headshot, and put away Godspeed in round 7, 4-3. That was incredibly well done there by both sides. Godspeed set up the ambush against any other player. That would have been an easy round win. But with Maples, he figures something's up. He heard the footsteps and they stopped. Knew his opponent had to be somewhere around there. And decides to take the leap of faith around the corner and manages to hit the headshot after dodging what would have been a headshot from Godspeed. Now we're going to see an aggressive pull here from Maples. Very interesting. And now Godspeed on the defense here. Trying to force this fight from long range. But Maples is holding the angle.
Sniper.
He does not seem to know that his opponent moved locations. He does know now. Both players going to use their grappling hooks, but
Whoa, that
Maples,
shot was insane. It was nutty.
that's
Oh.
cool.
Prepare for battle.
That's nice. That might actually be
That
the
was a
shot of the
360.
tournament. I know we saw one of the
Good job,
360 earlier this tournament from Godspeed, but that has something else to it. Maple's starting to pull away now. 3-5 is the score.
Fight.
Now we got Godspeed. Is he going to go through them this time? Does not look like he is, and now we have Maples. Going to be patient, going to wait towards his spawn again, holding this back left-hand side. Godspeed trying to figure out where Maples is hiding at this time, expecting an early push. It looks like he expects Maples to come from his own spawn. Maples being like a snake, he's hiding out, he's waiting for the opportune moment to strike. Godspeed and Maples are just hiding right now in their corners. Don't really want to venture out and risk giving the other player the advantage.
Allez, montre-toi.
I see Godspeed finally on the move. Looks towards Maple's spawn, does not see him, instantly goes back up towards his own perch. Both players are taking this very carefully right now. We're gonna see Maples finally starting to get aggressive here. He's gonna find Godspeed, but does not react in time. A nice and swift headshot coming out from Godspeed there. What a play indeed. Guess you could, honestly, that felt like a game of chicken there. Both sides waiting for the other to blink. And unfortunately for Maples, it was he who blinked first.
Fight.
Now Godspeed, once again going towards the place he can't. We're gonna see an early rush in the grapple over by Maples. Maples gonna get shot in the gut real bad. He's in a real bad shape here. The melee kill coming out from Godspeed, and the little bit of a tactical crouch as well. Woo!
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
A little bit of revenge for the 2 rounds that Maples got the melee kills on him. And Maples just was not able to even get off the starting blocks that time, just instantly on the defense. Now both sides tied up 5-5. All it takes is 2 wins for this map to be decided. We'll have to see who wants it bad enough. We're gonna see another delayed start from Maples here. And Godspeed holding this left corner. So he's doing the opposite corner than he was before. Now Maples did win with a nice clean headshot the last time Godspeed did something similar. And he's gotten Blake first, and Maples patient and waiting for him to come around that corner, and a nice clean headshot, making this now match point. Maples needs 1 more kill and he will tie up the series, and we will go to sudden death. Excuse me, not sudden death, overtime. Wrong words there. Now let's see, can Godspeed
Match point.
tie this up and force the overtime, or will Maples take this map right here? He's going to do what Godspeed was trying to do to him. He's going to hold this left side corner on the inside of the doorway. Godspeed, ironically, holding on this right-hand side, waiting for Maples to come through the doorway. And Maples is finally going to come through, going to take a big shot there from Godspeed. Godspeed going to finish off Maples, but will take 2 massive shots as well. We are now in our first 6-6 tie, ladies and gentlemen. Next kill will win this map. If Maples wins, we still have one more map and one more high-octane battle between these two. If Godspeed wins, he will move on to the finals, I do believe. If I have my understandings right.
Yeah.
We see Godspeed doing a delayed start from spawn. Gonna try and be defensive here and try and draw out Maples. Maples on the other side of the map. Going to be aggressive here, trying to see if he can find Godspeed.
Allez, montre-toi.
Godspeed looking around. Not seeing anything yet. Meanwhile, Maples set up in the building across the way, but Godspeed finally sees him and lands a big shot onto Maples there. That is not good if you are Maple. Tie the series up to keep your finals hopes alive. Will he be able to come back? Grapple hook gonna come out. He's expecting his opponent to come from directly in front of him. We'll have to see where Godspeed's gonna come from. Godspeed just running around trying to see where Maples went. I think he actually full on lost him. He did. Now it's a very interesting game of cat and mouse right now. We will actually have a draw here in 50 seconds. And I do believe if this game draws out, then I believe it will just be redone until 7. So it looks like Maples might just be trying to turtle, try and get a mulligan. He does not outright lose to one powered shot by Godspeed, but he will bring him down below. Both players know where the other are, and they are both revealed. Next shot that hits could be the winning shot. Ooh, that shot very dangerous from Godspeed. Almost hits Maples. Maples once again. Oh, both these players are so close, and we are almost 5 seconds away from drawing.
Hello there.
Will there be a winner this round? Yes, there will, and the very last second, Godspeed managed to pull out the kill.
Play of the game.
Now Maples will get play of the game here, but that was extreme patience there from Godspeed to wait. Gets that kill off with, I believe it was 0.2 or 0.3 seconds left. And he will take the match. So Godspeed will be the first person in the finals. And he will be facing either...
Nomad versus zombies.
Yep. Run Mad versus Zombies. I'm definitely interested to see how this goes. Run Mad was...
Run mad? Are
Listen,
mad.
Armad. It's been a
Like
long
you are
day,
mad.
man. It's been a long
Yeah.
day.
Let's go back to Eco Point. We've only seen it once. We'll do Christmas. Actually, I just turned it off. Crap.
Alrighty. Yeah, but Armad versus Zombies. Armad was definitely pretty close to a mark in his round where he got middle in a row to finish off Sarge. Oh no, that was Snow. No, that was Snow versus Bald. Yeah, so it was. Yeah, so Armad was definitely a very high prolific and very good marksman in his battle against the Sarge. Zombies is definitely an interesting player to say the least. He's a very patient player, knows how to adapt to his enemy's playstyle. We'll have to see how both of these players go against each other. I'm expecting a fun match here.
Oh my god, he actually made an account.
Arriving at Eagle Point, Antarctica. Prepare
Here we
for
go.
battle.
Alrighty.
Select your hero.
So one of these two players will face off against Godspeed in the finals. Let's see who wants it more between Arbad and Zombie Slayer. Excuse me, I Slay Zombie. Correct myself before you even got. God. Oh, before I can even speak. And we already have a headshot kill from
Prepare for
zombies.
battle. Select your hero.
Already setting the tone, and you gotta wonder if that's gonna get in Arbad's head. You know, trying to go up in the air, maybe get an early kill yourself, or trying to get information. Next thing you know, you're just dead. Definitely shows that zombies is not someone to take lightly in this tournament.
Fight.
Sniper.
Now Arbad and zombies gonna meet on top of the snowmobile,
2-1.
and Arbad will come away with that round.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Now that was a very good exchange there from both sides, but Arbad just proving to be a little bit more precise with his shots in the close range fight.
Fight.
Arbad gonna go out his right hand side here, taking a little bit more of a longer approach. He wants to go on top of the snowmobile again. We see I Slay Zombies over there as well. He's gonna take a big shot and another headshot from Arbad. Pardon me.
Prepare for battle.
And as I was saying earlier, Arbad definitely a good fighter, especially up close. He's able to hit those shots consistently, especially the headshots. So it's going to be interesting to see how zombies will try and approach this, and how he can counteract the style of Arbad when he's such a good shot.
Fight.
Zombie is going to climb up towards Catwalk. Meanwhile, we have Arbad going through Cryolab. Gonna hold back towards his own spot, now going towards behind the little test tube thing we have here in the middle. Nice way to hide yourself while also gathering information. Now Arbad knows where his opponent is, just has to try and find the angle. He's gonna get aggressive here, going on top. Going to meet his opponent face to face. Very close quarter fight. Both sides missing their shots, and Arbad with the headshot onto zombies.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Zombies is having a hard time taking these close quarter fights with Arbad. It could be that Arbad's use of cover is throwing him off compared to his fight against Snow. We'll have to see if he can adjust and try and play the long range.
Fight.
Now we're gonna see zombies going through Cryolab while Arbad is going through mid. Arbad's gonna hold in the corner here, going to fly up into the air, try and find his opponent, and he will find him on his way back down. Not enough time to take the shot, but he will get shot in the back by zombies. Now Arbad's in a little bit of a bad situation here. Shots being shot back and forth by both sides, but Arbad managing to hit the headshot on the zombies. Managing to come back from what was looking like a bad turn of events. Very well done from him. Arbad is currently up in the series 4-1, heading into round 6. It's definitely looking like he's going to run away with it if Zombies does not show up this round right here.
Everything.
We see the voice line spams coming out from Arbad. Arbad likes to hold over by this snowmobile, but he's going to take a big shot there from Zombies. He's going to be put at low HP. He's going to get aggressive here, though. Getting in Zombies' face, looking for the headshot, but not this time, as Zombies will put him away.
2-4. Prepare for battle.
Zombies definitely doing his best to try the aggression, trying to make sure he's staying around corners so we can break off the line of sight. Interestingly enough, he's also saying to back off after he hits his opponent, so this way he can already put himself in the defensive position, since he knows that Arbad likes to just push onto him after being shot. Which is a very interesting thing to do, but if it works, it works. And with that victory, Zombies has cut the lead down in half, only down by 2. You see Arbad getting aggressive, takes a big shot there, and Zombies follows it up with another one.
2-4.
3-4, and it's looking like it's gonna be anyone's game. Arbad was showing his marksman skills earlier on in the fight, but now Zombies looks like he's finally got a read on Arbad. And it's looking like he's going to finally be taking advantage and hitting those shots where it matters. He knows how to position himself. It's going to be very interesting to see how this next round is going to go. I think this is going to be the key round right here. If Arbad loses this, he's going to be losing a bunch of momentum, and momentum can be very key. Both players are going to find each other. They're both going to go to the high ground, going to keep exchanging shots. I slay Zombies, getting very low. 1 HP, a couple shots. Excuse me, 1 shot will land to Arbad, but he will finish off Zombies. And he will continue to grow his lead. Now up 5-3. A very well-timed grapple hook there decided it all. Knew his opponent was going to be trying to back off, so he made sure to push into him, forced the fight up close, and took advantage of that.
Fight.
Now Arbad going over towards Snowmobile once again, holding that bottom right angle. Now we'll see both players finally going to hover around each other for a second. Now it looks like they're just trading sides here, doing a little bit of a merry-go-round. Nicely Zombies holding on the upper side, trying to make sure he holds the wide angle, while Arbad is just hovering around Zombies' spawn. Now we're gonna see Zombies finally coming up. Here comes the shot from both sides. Both of them will miss. And Zombies is not in a great position out in the open, and the headshot from Arbad will connect.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Unfortunate positioning for Zombies there, but that's exactly what Arbad plans to do with this kind of aggression. Force his opponent out into the open space, and then pick them off one at a time with these headshots. Arbad once again hovering around Snowmobile area. Meanwhile, we got Zombies hovering around the middle area. Taking a pot shot at Arbad will not connect with anything though. Now both sides firing away at each other. And that is going to be 2 nice body shots onto Zombie, and Arbad goes up 1-0 in the series.
Play of the game.
And while Arbad may have won the series, it was I Slay Zombies who won the play of the game with his very first kill. What a headshot that was. I could barely even see Arbad on the screen there. And now Castillo being the next map.
Welcome to Castile.
Being down 1-0, that means that I Slay Zombies has to win the next 2 maps just to make it to the finals. And throughout our tournament, the losing side has not won a single game. Most of these games have been 2-0s, but they have been close. I see a little bit of a skin change there from Arbad. And both sides already gonna find each other. Arbad going through alleyway, trying to push up on the zombies. The zombie wisely backing away before Arbad can aggress into him. Trying to keep the fight at long range. I see zombies hiding in the corner. And Arbad's going to find zombies, going to try and push into him. The jump and the grapple there from from zombies. Now we got Arbad coming right up the stairway, and zombies misses his shot. Hits that shot, will bring Arbad down to half HP. Can he land the other one? No, Arbad will get the headshot there. Arbad just so clinical at these close range encounters. His ability to close the gap, identify his opponent, and trying to just get into those close range fights. He's definitely someone to look out for. And it's definitely hard to plan around when he's just so good at these close range fights as well.
Fight.
Your best option is to keep that range, but he's still pretty good at that, but not in this instance. The zombies is going to put a bullet in his head right out of the gate.
Select your hero.
Talk about an answer back. Tied 1-1.
Sniper.
And now we see another early kill from zombies. Wow.
Prepare for battle.
Zombies looks like he's done messing around. He's going for these early kills, and he's trying to keep these fights at range. Now Arbad and zombies going off for round 4. Zombies trying to find the early kill again, but Arbad learning his lesson. Going to take the outside route, try and make sure he's not exposed. Both sides trying to get those grapple ups, trying to see if they can get any information on their opponent. We're going to see a big shot on the I Slay Zombies from Arbad. Arbad once again in the driver's seat, but the zombies trying to make sure this fight stays at range. So that's his best ability to win this matchup.
Sniper.
And unfortunately, this time around, it does not go in his favor. Arbad will take that round. We are now tied 2-2, and these were just neck and neck.
Select your hero. Fight.
And we're going to see zombies staying on this right-hand side here. We're going to see Arbad pulling around there too, and here comes the grapple up. Shots going out from both sides, but a beautiful headshot there from Arbad. Going to put an end to zombies. 3-2 the new score, and for the first time, actually no, for the second time I believe, he's in the lead.
I need to pee.
Go for it. Now,
This match.
got Arbad. Has his sights on the zombies. Zombies doing his best to try and stay at spawn, make sure he can't take this fight at close range.
Sniper.
And the rotation from zombies already going on. Arbad trying to close the gap though. Because the grapple on Arbad gets the better of zombies once again.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back, chat.
You hear that, chat? He's leaving us. How could he do this? I thought he loved us. I feel betrayed. Baby Rage in the chat.
Fight.
Alrighty. And now we see Arbad starting to run away with it here in round number 7. Both sides gonna exchange shots. Arbad not looking good, and zombies will finish him off.
2-4.
Are we going to see zombies starting to calm back into it again?
For battle. Select your hero. Fight.
Now we have Arbad holding on this left-hand side by the alleyway. Already has closed the distance on zombies. I do not think he was expecting him to be there. Now this is broken down to a close-range fight. Melee coming out. It will miss, and Arbad taking 2 shots, make it a third.
4-4. Prepare for battle.
And now,
Select your hero.
tied up 4-4. Zombies is definitely not going down without a fight. Will he be able to cause the first overtime map?
Also, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I told chat to Baby Rage, you abandoned us.
Fight.
And now, Arbad going around this right-hand side once again. He has only done this one other time, so I do not think Zombies is going to be expecting it. Actually, I hear the grapple up both sides. Gonna take shots, neither one will hit. Zombies is trying to keep the distance between him and Arbad as much as he can. Arbad does not have a lot of cover, only a lamppost, but that's all he apparently needs. Will get the headshot onto Zombies as he is getting close to putting this away. Now, these two have been trading blows back and forth for a good majority of this game. Will Zombies be able to pull himself back in, potentially take the lead here, or will Arbad put one more nail in the coffin for the Zombie? We're gonna see Zombie taking an offensive approach this time.
Amateur.
I'll run into Arbad. Arbad waiting for his hook to come back. Gonna bunny hop on top of Zombie's head for a couple seconds.
5.
and then we'll fall after a great shot from Zombie.
Select your hero.
Now, we've seen this situation last game, 5-5. Will Arbad copy Godflict and put an end to this series, or are we going to see Zombies put up a bigger fight? And are we going to see him force the first map 3?
Fight.
Arbad standing on top by the bell tower, and there's a big headshot.
5.
And Zombies takes the
Prepare for
lead.
battle. Select your hero.
And Zombies just needs to get one kill to force the tiebreaker map. Can he do it?
Fight. Match point.
Here we are, Zombies looking for the early kill. He's not going to find it. Arbad with the delayed rollout. He's gonna come through alleyway. And Arbad will get the headshot onto Zombies. And we are now going into round 14.
Select your hero.
Will
Next
Zombies save
kill
himself?
win.
Zombies can bring this back if he just gets this kill.
Yep, if he gets this kill, then he forces map 3.
Will it be the first map 3 though?
It will be the first map 3.
Question mark?
I am 100% sure. Otherwise, this tournament would be going on a little bit longer.
True.
Alright. Arbad taking the alleyway again. Looking for Zombies who's holding underneath tower. Now he's going to transition towards Arbad spawn. Going back into tower, high ground. Both sides see each other now. Shot rings out, but neither side will make contact. And then the headshot comes out! And was that Zombies who won there?
That was good. That was Zombies.
And Zombies gets the victory on Castillo.
Play of the game.
And he will force the first game 3. But Arbad, though, had a ton of great shots. See him here coming over, hops up on the fence and gets a nice clean shot. Alright, I need some water before I kill my throat anymore. And I'm also
Go get
gonna
water, go get
pour
water.
myself some food.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Acropolis will be the last one. Let's see if there's water. All right.
Alrighty. I have returned.
Okay, we're starting it.
Entering the necropolis.
Alright,
This is
so this is our first game 3
Select your hero.
of the night.
This is probably gonna be the last match, and then the finals is gonna be tomorrow.
Oh.
I have to change the rules for finals a little bit. Maybe like first to 3 maps wins.
So the following is the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see how both of these players perform. Arbad holding central building. Zombies holding on the low ground right now. Keeping the environment covered. Takes a shot, does not hit anything. Both sides firing at each other, no one can seem to hit anything yet, but a big headshot there from zombies.
1-0. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Now, let's see. Can zombies keep the pressure on?
Perfect.
Gonna get the fire off, but Arbad's gonna get a nice swift kill of his own on the zombies.
Prepare
And these
for
two are
battle.
just going
Select
at
your
it.
hero.
Like two boxers just throwing haymaker after haymaker.
Fight.
Both sides trying to find the other one. Gonna see zombies fly up, trying to get the shot off. Will not hit though. And he will hit Arbad on his way up towards the high ground.
Leave this to me.
Both sides trying to get the better of the other, trying to find the right angle.
Perfect.
And zombies will get Arbad in the air.
2-1. Prepare for battle.
Zombies pull us
Select your
ahead
hero.
yet again. As we head into round 4, it is a score of 2-1. And you can just feel the tension between these two. Neither of them want to give an inch to the other.
Fight.
Fighting for every single angle, fighting for every single kill. There's a little bit of a mishook there by Arbad. I'm gonna just take the stairs. Oh, guy's gonna crouch well, go towards central building. And he gets the angle. A great headshot kill there from Arbad.
Prepare for battle.
See zombies going towards central building, jumps up, gets a nice jump leap off of the ledge, and then hits the headshot. Well done there.
Fight.
And now, zombies, almost gets another early kill on the Arbad again, but he will hit him with that second shot. Arbad in a bad way right now. We've seen him come away with multiple headshots in this kind of position before. Melee onto zombies and a headshot
2-3.
from close range.
Prepare for battle.
Arbad will take the lead once again in this, actually no, for the first time in this map. Now up 3-2. Both of these players are giving it their all.
Fight.
Zombies hovering around the left side of his spawn. Gonna find Arbat, who's going to go back towards the right, hide behind cover. Both sides firing at one another. Neither one can seem to hit, though. Zombies trying to rotate around, but Arbat keeping him in front and hits the headshot.
2-4.
Now pulling ahead a little bit more and more.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
It could be Arbat's finally starting to find his groove a little bit and is looking to put away Zombie. Zombie needs to come out and answer strong.
Fight.
Zombie's not going to come out the same side, but Arbat is going to find him early. Does not hit his first shot, though. Now both of them exchanging shots. Arbat on top of the central building. Zombies trying to close the gap a little bit more. Use the monoliths as cover. Gonna get a shot off, but Zombies going to take down Arbat. I thought Arbat might have taken out Zombies there.
Select your hero.
Now Zombies is looking to close the gap once again.
Fight.
Oh, let's see what both players are going to do this time. They come out the same door. Early shots coming out from Arbat. None of them hitting, though. And now Zombies, well, looking to get aggressive, but is going to back off, though.
Sniper.
Now we see Arbat closing in that gap. Getting in his face and a headshot onto Zombie. And now we are going to see that gap go right back up to a
Select your hero.
2-round differential. And Arbat is 2 maps away from winning this thing. Will Arbat be able to just get 2 more kills and put away Isolate Zombies? Or is Isolate Zombies going to get the comeback of the tournament, being the first player
Fight.
to win from being down 1-0 in the map differential? Isolate Zombies already down to 1 HP, a big body shot from Arbat, and that's going to put him away, down 3-6.
Prepare for battle.
Arbat is 1 kill away from securing his spot in the finals. Will he be able to get it done this round? Can he put the Zombie down for good? All the pressure
Fight.
builds up
Match
to a
point.
certain point. Is this it? Is this where it ends? Already a big body shot onto Zombies. Arbat's already looking at a commanding lead, and that's it!
Victory.
It's over! Arbat will take the series and will make it to the finals, where he will face C4 Godspeed. What a series, ladies and gentlemen! As we see, Arbat had a lot of great shots here. That's personally my favorite one. I think that's where the tides turned in favor of him.
Armat, include your audio, and Freddy,
Yes, sir.
you wanna interview him?
I would love to. So how are you doing
Include
today,
the audio.
Armat? A great series you just had there with Isolate Zombies. Yeah, I mean, I gotta know. So you go in to map 1, he takes, I believe it was 3 or 4 games off of you, and you take that one, and then you see that you're slowly starting to lose the lead on map 2. What is your mentality? Like, what's going on in your mind there? Oh, I can appreciate that. Fair enough. And now I know a lot of what you were doing there, especially against iZombie, I know you did this a lot against the Surge, that you like to close down the gap in your opponent, you like to take those fights close range. Is there a special reason you like to do those kinds of fights, or is it just you like to try and get in your opponent's head a little bit? Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, now tomorrow you will be facing C4 Godspeed. Do you have any words you have for him, or anything anything you want to say at all? Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, that is all the questions I have for you. Thank you very much for your time, and congrats on the win.
Yeah, congrats. Alright, chat. That's gonna be it for right now. Tomorrow we're gonna have the finals for this Widow 1v1. C4 Godspeed versus Armad. And we're probably gonna do it best of 5. And yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. We'll do it at 3 p.m. East. Everything sounds good. Thank you for all the participants who came today. I appreciate it. Good job, everybody. It was fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
GG.
Have a good one, everyone. Have a good night.
And thank you, Freddy, for casting. Are you casting tomorrow?
Unfortunately, I cannot. I have work.
Alright. We'll find someone, don't worry. We'll find someone.
I would if I could.
Life. Anyway, thank you, chat. Appreciate it.
Have a good night,
I'll try to raid somebody.
everybody.
I've never done it before. But yeah, GG.
GG's.
Wait, can I just... How do you raid?
You're talking to the wrong man, sure. Google it. Google it.
How do you raid?
Google it. Google it.
How to raid? Hold up. I need to F11 this. How to raid on Twitch.
How to raid Shadow Legends.
Do / raid, then the person you want to raid. Okay. Easy. We'll raid. Who has, like, low viewers? You know what? We'll raid Golden Boy. /
Hey, shout out to Golden Boy.
You know who Golden Boy is, right?
Think I do. Yeah,
He's
yes I do. Yes I do.
Okay, guys, join that. We only got 2 people. That's whatever. Just go. Raid now. There we go.